Hey there, traders. David here of TradingFibs.com and MarketFi to bring you a daily trend recap for May 14, 2015. As always, seek financial advisement when trading with your money, as these videos are for educational purposes only. Support your knowledge in the market. See what was going through my head on any given day. Always make sure you have a solid trading plan and always manage your stop when placing in trade. Great day in the live trading room as we had many of our guests come in today and offered several opportunities to the upside. Nothing to exactly write home about as we had a lot of chop, but two solid setups, and we'll go over that here in a couple minutes. But let's jump right into the macro pick. As we see here, volume across the board was pretty much just slightly under the 60-period moving average, and price action pushing up here above the 50% fib target level where it's found support. That's fib target 1, working its way up to fib target 2 and monthly fib level. YM approaching its all-time highs, 18,270 with an alert there. And fib target number 1, 18,068, where you see it's been struggling a little bit there. NQ holding up above the monthly fib level, and the ES doing the proverbial chop here, up, down, as now we've pushed to the upside and looking for that all-time high of 2119.75. Let's jump right into the macro view of the 5-minute chart that shows us our 25 and 1 hour open range as price action on the TF and all major indices coming down slightly before pushing up, a little bit opposite of what we've seen the last couple days as price action moved up and then came down. Doing a little bit of chop here and holding above the CAM H4 and then finally pushing up to the average move up. That's right, 1243.2 and holding there. And was it only the Russell today? Absolutely not. It was here on the YM as price action held up here at the average move up, 18,210, and on the ES here at 2116. Unbelievable that all three indices able to hold there, a number calculated from the market open. As you can see, we've left an open gap behind except on our TF Russell. Let's jump right into the indices. So we saw today here on the all four major indices after that price action downside offered our first opportunity to the upside here as we could see price action popping up. T3 crossovers all across the boards, 5s above the 34 with several numerous re-entry points as we could see here on the TF. Our first entry, that actually, I apologize, was the second entry all across the board. First entry was back at the early hour, post about 35 minutes. There it is, price action to the upside. Solid Heikin Ashi bars, color cloud change here into the green with a 534 crossover in sync. That's the gold standard. Price action holding above the overnight high and pushing upside on the second re-entry over here. Just waiting for that chop action to finally smooth itself out and give us a little bit of push on a tick count that came up almost to 1,000. That's right, all the way up to the average move up. Jumping over to the YM, we can see price action was set up down here. Again, that early morning session. Would have jumped in over here necessarily as we had a, it was this last bar here waiting for the pullback, more likely the setup over here with the other four major indices. And then price action back to the upside, average move up. And again, we see here in that second reentry as price action holding above the 50-period moving average. Taking a look at the ES, again, similar setup as the morning session and pull back with the reentry to the upside. Average move up as we saw price action holding in green all across the board. That's right, 5 above the 34 with the majority of the tick counts in the green. Not trading the indices, we had the same picture on the CL, the crude, but coming down in the red as we saw price action crossover here, 534, jump right in as price action is simultaneously right here. Price action broke to the downside, unable to break back upside to hold above the 144 or the 50 exponential moving average. Price action then continuing to the downside. Traders, when it comes to looking for potential stocks and opportunities, there are many posts, many authors out there. I ask that you do your due diligence. So one thing I like to do, whether it's the IBD or anybody posting, Shadow Trader for all that matters, or any any of the great mavens here at MarketFi.com, I take a look at a chart, KKD. For example, here at Krispy Kreme, looking back from July 2013 and asking myself, hey, does my strategy work, my simple strategy work with freely available indicators that are available out there on Thinkorswim or just in the general public? And I say, let's go ahead and plot it. So here we see a breakout of KKD with a result of 114% in 7 months after a base breakout, one of the beliefs of the IBD. We go ahead and we pop up a chart of the KKD on a 100 tick range chart. As we can see, entry back here in November of 2013. Let's go ahead and match that up again. Here we see the entry back here in 2013 as you had a little bit of consolidation, and the breakout actually back on this chart almost about the same time, if not a little bit earlier. Same strategy on an intraday. That's right, works on the daily chart. More looks like a 100 tick range chart, which almost in sync with a, that's right, almost in sync with a daily chart. And here we go, entry, solid Heikin Ashi bar, tail up, and color cloud change into the green, showing indicator of the bulls, and the bulls keep you up. As we can see, Krispy Kreme, ever since that wonderful move back there in 2013, has been doing nothing but pretty much coming, chopping sideways and back to almost 50% of that move. But again, do your due diligence, apply simple strategies using what's out there, and you find yourself entering in the same positions and earning possibly the same potentials. Let's jump right into another one of my favorite resources. The IBD market is here for Thursday, May 14th, in its daily IBD market wrap-up, looking at Chinese stocks and also looking, excuse me, looking at a variety of different opportunities in the market. Today I'm going to focus on Facebook. Facebook, a stock that I've been looking at for some time, as there have been numerous opportunities to the upside. Here you had another opportunity breaking upside, but eventually turned itself down with the market. T3 trend change, 534 cross, with the Heikin Ashi bars keeping you in trend after watching today's IBD market wrap-up with belief and showing that the Facebook has now found support at the 50-period moving average. We go to a 100-tick range chart. As we can see, solid Heikin Ashi bar, tail up, the crossover right here today above the 534, showing the green cloud, showing bullish activity. There we are, breaking above the 50-period moving average and the 144, solid Heikin Ashi bar all the way around, indicating possibly the beginning of a new trend. And finally, to wrap things up here, taking a look at the comparison between Facebook and Apple. And there's our Apple chart, looking at the intraday today, as we see price action held above the overnight session high, 127.45. Here we can see numerous opportunities of re-entry. And we see the T3 moving average crossover, and that's right, the solid Heikin Ashi bars with the cloud keeping you in, the color cloud indicating all bullish activity, and 5 above the 34. Not a bad way to stay in the trends. That concludes today's daily trend wrap. Feel free to stop by at tradingfibs.com or any of my social media outlets. You can follow me here on StockTwits under Trading Fibs. Visit my website here at tradingfibs.com, or visit me here at MarketFi, where you can find some more information on becoming a member in the live trading room, or find under the resources here under Trading Room and the e-manual. You can also find me here on YouTube channel, where you can find many of my daily trend videos and other educational videos. And finally here at seeitmarket.com, where you can find numerous articles that I have posted here based on some ideas of some swing trades. My trading mantra is to know one thing and know well. Rings true for all markets, whether you trade the futures, whether you trade the ETFs, Forex. My plan will keep you disciplined, whether it's a daily chart, intraday, times, ticks, Renko bars, whatever it is, it works. I leave the crystal ball to the experts. I only trade what's in front of me and on my charts. One strategy, any market, any chart, any time frame. Have yourself a Blue Zone day.